What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Gotta figure out why my camera is zoomed out. Regardless, we are fixed. Got some big goals this week. Real big goals. I got two fitness and two business goals. 2 fitness and 2 business. I'm going to do 4 days of fasted cardio. Fasted cardio means doing cardio before you eat anything every day. 4 days of non-traditional resistance training. What is non-traditional? Not like chest day, not like leg day. We're going to do, flexibility day. We're going to do like hip mobility day, shoulder mobility day, stuff like that. But you incorporate resistance training in there as well. Instead of your traditional bench day, traditional chest day, which is, flat bench and then incline and then, dips and then, a little bit of tricep work and you're done. So those are my 2 fitness goals for the week. 4 of each. My financial business goals is going to be to publish 21 short videos across all of my brands, not including Hero War Central. Hero War Central is doing just fine without promoting short videos. And I don't think they work for this content anyway. Yeah, so we're going to do, 3 videos a day or more, if I get a wild hair, across my 3 to 5 other brands that I'm building. And then the last goal is to read 10 pages of a nonfiction book. I believe Tiny Habits is the book that we're going to start on today. Gotta go get it. Gotta go get the book, download the book, whatever, audio book, whatever you want to call it. We're going to do some reading, trying to build up our life a little better. Yeah. We also got to make sure to take all of our hits in Guild Wars, all of our hits in Clash of Worlds, all of our hits in the Global Championship. And not only that, but we have to be very mindful of our assignments. We can't just take assignments, guys. We can't just attack targets that are not assigned to us. Don't bring Helios unless the enemy has a crit hero. Bring Morrigan if you're a magic damage or a pure damage team and you see Rufus. We have to be mindful. We have to maintain that discipline. Got to build good habits. Otherwise, the good habits will build us. Huh? I don't know. This is a interesting turn of phrase, I guess. Let's say hi to the chat. Do you see a penguin there in the live stream? Glenn Malvaso, good to see you, my friend. Looks like Mike Madness was the first commenter. Ebonk, Glenn Malvaso, watching from Connecticut. I already said Glenn. That's all right. Billy. Limbicago. Hey, Charlie and everyone. Hey, everybody. Aloha. Richard? Did Richard come in here and say aloha? Yeah, there he is. Scott K. So the artifact coin boxes were so good that I ran out of Chaos Cores for the first time in my Hero Wars career. Scott K, those boxes were insane. Insane. The screenshots people were sending me, hundreds of thousands of artifact coins for like 20,000 emeralds spent. I am so jealous. I'm so jealous of that on my Facebook and web account. I'm so jealous. So jealous. Robert watching over on mobile. Satu78. D. Warman is here. Spend some energy and reach out for that like button, you lazy bums. Hey, I'm not a big fan of calling people names, D. Warman, but all it takes 2 seconds. And 1, that's it. Can you do that? Hope you can do that. I hope you can do that. Hope you guys can knock that out. Please consider liking the video. If I entertain you, bring you any kind of value. Guys, it's good to be back. I love Mondays. I've got such high hopes for Mondays every single week. Going to bed Sunday night, I get so excited for Monday. I can't wait to get to work. I cannot wait. Griff is here. Who's D-Warman? Who is? I did say Shart Griff in my video. But more on that later. The first topic I want to get into today is the release of the Nature Hero skills and just some conversation. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Full screen. There we go. And some conversation along the way about mobile and stuff around mobile. We're going to kind of bounce around a little bit. I wanted to take careful consideration that the equations for the skills are in the skill here. This was something that the other influencers have really been harping on the community managers about, including the equations and the keywords into the skills when they do a reveal like this, right? When they do a reveal like this. So this is perfect copy. This is the ultimate ability. And we know what this does. This creates a copy. It looks like you can have up to 5 copies, right? Very cool. Keyword can't be copied. I see somebody mention that in chat. Thank you. Thank you. So faceless, can't make baby facelesses that run around. Now, what's interesting about the copies, and specifically stated on this skill and another skill, is that it takes advantage of the stats of the hero at the start of the battle. This means that a hero that has a boosted attack or magic attack that is boosted, say, like by Nebula or any of the other heroes that boost stats, they won't be reflected in the copies, which is fine. And it does look like that the copies can be targeted by attacks, offensive spells, and healing spells, but likely buffs won't help them, right? So area of effects buffs, like your artifact weapon buffs, probably won't work. Obviously, Nebula's equilibrium skill won't work, etc., etc., etc. Very interesting. Now, 45% health plus 300 times level. The ultimate is going to be level 120, so 300 times 120 plus 45%. I really don't understand that equation. Unless it's, oh, actually that makes sense. That makes sense. So 120 times 3,000, a little bit of math on Math Monday. 120 is the max level times 300, not 3,000, excuse me, is 36,000 health. So 45% health of Mushy and Shroom plus 36,000 is the starting health for the cloned little allies, right? And they're cute. They're cute. We have Branching Mycelium. This is a wordy skill. I was hoping for simpler skills with this hero. Simpler skills. By the way, everybody's complaining about this being too weak. Not everybody. Some people have reached out to me complaining that this is not enough health for these copies. I don't see why that would be the case, considering how low of health that like Elmir's copies have and Morgan's copies have. But, you know, whatever. Conjures Mycelium with 3 inactive spore mushrooms with a portion of their health. You heal them up, they rush in, they explode, they do a silence effect for 4 seconds. All right, so the starting health is 10% of health of the total health, which we don't really know what that is just yet. But explosion damage. Oh, I'm sorry, 10% health of your Mushy and Shroom, right? And then the damage they do is 10% of your health plus that. And again, low damage. It's a very low damage modifier, 10% of health. But the health stat traditionally is pretty high. It's traditionally pretty high, right? There is a little bit of magic attack modifier in there as well. What's interesting to me about this is nearby enemies not affected by mushroom spores are prioritized when selecting the target. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the front line. I assumed this was front line only, right? What's up, Cordy? I assumed that this was front line only, but it makes sense that it would just continually target. So if you conjure 3 inactive spores, you can see it conjures 3 inactive spores. So the first 3 heroes on the enemy team are going to be the ones that are silenced, right? Obviously, too many words and not enough pictures in that book. Yeah. Obviously, this is going to be a utility-focused skill. The damage that it's going to bring is going to be fine. Like we're not going to say no to the damage. But obviously, you want this skill for the silence, and it's going to silence the first 3 heroes, which I find very interesting, right? This means that without the Violet skill against tanks and healers like Martha, the hero is useless. Well, good thing the Violet skill is included in the hero. Good thing. Good thing we don't have to pay extra for the Violet skill. The Violet skill is included, unlike the batteries to the air mattress that we just bought for the kid's birthday party this weekend. Batteries not included in that. Chaba should just get a special boost if he eats a shroom, just saying. Why not? Why not? I think so. Surprise interaction. Chaba's amazing now. And by the way, if the 3 spores don't activate with enough of a duration and you get 3 more, you could effectively silence the entire enemy team all at once, right? You could time it, right? Save Thea's area of effect heal, maybe. Yeah. And these can be targeted and potentially killed before they spawn, right? They can be killed before they spawn, just like the copies can be killed. And that's the thing that I really wanted to really emphasize during this skill discussion right here. During this skill discussion is area of effect attacks can hit these baby mushrooms and the perfect copy. They can hit those and potentially kill them, right? If I'm reading this wrong, maybe it's just worded incorrectly, but to me it reads like against a good area of effect team, this hero is going to be bad, because if your copy and your little baby mushrooms keep getting killed, then this hero has nothing. This hero has nothing. You can't do the area of, you can't do the silence effects, right? The clone doesn't show up and start, attacking either. That was my question, is if AoE is going to be necessary to keep the minions under control. I mean, that's how you counter, like, Elmir and Morgan, right? That's how you wipe out their babies, their little minions. True Kark counters. We didn't need any more counters to Kark, okay? We didn't need this hero to counter Kark. We already have plenty of counters. Come on, Nexters. And then finally, the Violet ability that is just going to heal up the allied fungus, right? The mycelium and the copies. This is a very slow heal. Very slow heal. 1% plus 4% magic attack plus 10 times level. So the level of the skill is what? 80? So 800 plus 4% of magic attack. I don't know what that was. I don't know. We can look at the YouTube video for the max stats, but 800 plus 4% of magic attack plus 1%. It's going to be pretty slow. It's going to be pretty slow. It's not going to be nothing, right? We'll take it. And the reason why this is here is if, you end up with, Shroomy by herself, without a healer, then they'll still have a chance to get after it. Basic attacks hit them too, so Celeste plus knockback heroes, hard counter. Okay, cool, I fixed it. Very cool. Kira would wreck this hero. I think so too, Griff. I think Kira will absolutely thrash this guy, girl, them. I don't know. So the title of the live stream, the title of the video, skills to pay the bills, or whatever I've, the thumbnail. I'm sorry, the thumbnail. The thumbnail of the video. Yeah, skills too weak. That's the concern that everybody has, right? There are a lot of area of effect heroes that are very active. Like one of the biggest teams for a long time was E3D, the Daredevil team. That's a lot of area of effect damage, right? You've got Fafnir Artemis, that does a lot of area of effect damage. Now, granted, the silencing ability of the blue skill could potentially wreck Tristan and whatever front line is in front of Fafnir Artemis, but Artemis does a lot of area of effect damage. All right, she got the bouncing arrow right and all of that. Magic mushroom. She will get a rework in 6 months. Now we're obviously, we don't have access to this hero yet. It's just doom and gloom right now at this point. Everybody's complaining about everything new. Anytime anything is added to this game, people complain about it. Expect that from the community, because I do now. Is this hero too weak? I have no idea. The good news is none of these skills are modified by nature heroes, which is very curious to me. Very curious to me. Oh, I forgot to talk about the blue ability. Here it is, right here. Okay. I take that back. The blue ability. Somehow we skipped past the blue ability. Damage is the nearest enemy. The damage is increased for each point of healing. So we have a big single target attack that gets bonus damage. Oh wait, that's not ally. That's not nature. It gets bonus damage based on the amount of healing within a certain time frame. Right. Are any of these skills modified by the way of nature? The effect stacks for each active shroom on the battlefield. Inactive shrooms and spores can recover health. Once the mushroom's health is full, your replenish shrooms for the enemy. The cloud silences. Nearby enemies are not affected. I was expecting some kind of interaction with nature heroes. I was really expecting something. But you know, we know that Alvanor is going to be a huge benefit to this hero. There we go. We'll know chat. We know that Alvanor is going to be the de facto pairing, which is going to, you know, keep him and her and the babies. Where's my Alvanor? Where's my Alvanor? Here we go. Here we go. Rune of Ice doesn't really do much. Rune of Life, doubling all Way of Nature healing. Incredible. Doubling all Way of Nature healing is going to boost Thea's healing. Is going to boost Alvanor's healing. It's going to be great. Fire damage doesn't really do much in the case of Mushy and Shroom. But this Rune of Earth right here is amazing, right? The Rune of Earth is always active for nature heroes. So this is going to decrease basic attack damage to all of the fungus. This is the big question that I have about this pairing as this hero is going to be released. Does the copy and the branching mycelium, do they count as Way of Nature heroes also? Do they get the Rune of Earth active all of the time also? Now this is just decreasing basic attack damage. It's not decreasing, you know, physical damage or magic damage or pure damage. It's basic attack damage, right? That's the thing that I'm curious about. Time to level your Alvanor? No chance. Not gonna happen. I want to, but at the same time, I don't want to spend any more on mobile, so I'm not going to. Morgan Scales say they count as Eternity heroes for your team. Mushy and Shroom doesn't have that language. Let's take a look at Morgan here. Where is my Morgan? Here we go. Army of Graven. Treated as Eternity heroes. Morgan summoned 6 skeletons treated as Eternity heroes. Is Mushy's not here yet. It is possible that the skill description for Perfect Copy and Branching Mycelium will include that line. Like Cure Basic Attack. Absolutely, Monta. Absolutely. Use this event to get items for other heroes? Maybe. Maybe. Mushy with Alvanor, Zhu, and Thea. Could be. Next year's rework, Tank Mage. Lilith just to give a Tank Mage again. Monta, this is not a tank. This is a mage. I was mistaken. I was mistaken whenever I called it a tank mage, because that's what they told me. But it is not a tank. It is a mage. It's just a mage. It is just a mage. Yeah. Yeah. Now, alongside this event, I continued my efforts to get access to a max testing server. A test server of my own. A test server of my own to try things out. I would even like access to heroes and titans and activities before they get released, so that we can help bug test. I want to help bug test. Not only that, I want to be able to have videos ready to go about Mushy and Shroom, about Kyros and Mort and Amon and Uyari. Inevitably, those 3 titans will come to Hero Wars Mobile. I want to have videos ready to go about all of these new things to be released concurrently with the activity event, hero event, titan event, whatever, so that a lot of the questions that people have, we can try and answer together before it actually does go live. That's what I want. I want to be able to max test this. Mike has reached out to me wanting me to help him with strategy and around Mushy and Shroom, but I have zero reason to level. I have zero reason to level Mushy and Shroom. I don't. I really want to level Alphanor, but I just don't. I don't need a nature team. I wanted a nature team, but I already have teams that I'm building, right? Charlie uses such game mode during his streams. What? Does that reduction of basic attack apply to all damage associated with a basic attack? I don't think the pure damage counts as basic attack, Scott K. I think it counts as the skill. Didn't they share max stats in teaser video? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Charlie just works with Nexters or pay them. Just work with Nexters or pay them. I've offered. I would love to have Mushy and Shroomy comes out tomorrow night, right? The event goes live. The Halloween event goes live on the 26th, which is tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central Time. I would love to have 2 to 3 videos already done. I would love to have 2 or 3 videos already done about this hero that I could release. If I can't do it before, having access to the ability to try out this hero maxed out with other lines. Think about how desperate people are to watch Daniel whenever he's doing team fights on his live streams, right? How everybody's like, please try this team. Please try my team against that team. Now, there's a lot of people in the community that have reached out to me and they're like, hey, Charlie, you know, I have maxed account. I'm happy to help you. But the problem is I get inspiration at like 2 a.m. And I want to make a video at like 2 a.m. I don't want to, no chance for a brawl. I don't want to wait for people to throw a team together and then show, you know, deal with the video and all of that. All of that. Charlie uses such game mode. Daniel uses... Oh, yeah. Daniel does have access to it. But Daniel's an actual employee, so there's a little bit of less of an issue there. By the way, Daniel is having live streams this week. They haven't been announced yet, but there will be live streams. Or were they announced? Was it announced? Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. It wasn't announced. So Daniel's having a Hero Wars mobile live stream on the 27th. Hasn't been announced yet. Subject to change, work in progress, of course. They might push it back. They might have it sooner, but yeah, he's supposed to have a live stream for that. And you know, with the browser version of the game having Halloween Fest, Spooky Fest, whatever, starting tomorrow night as well, I would imagine that we'll probably get something for that too. All right. Charlie is a 1040 employee. Daniel is a W2. And there's some security issues. Like, I don't want to be a W2 employee for them. I don't want to be beholden to anybody. If that's what it takes, I'm happy with the situation that we have now. I'm happy with it. I tell you, the Wind Titans are coming. Master Kark-Cthulhu beckons it. Can I get a hallelujah? No religion talk, please. I guess Wave Progress will get a hero which spreads viruses. That'd be fun. Count that. That'd be fun. I wish that Wave Progress got an actual tank. Maybe the Winterfest hero. Does Nexters employ anyone in the U.S. anyway? Maybe. I don't know. They have offices in the United States. Or at least Kismet does. Maybe, I guess technically not Nexters, but Kismet does have a... Kismet does have offices here in the U.S. So there's employees for Kismet in the United States. At least. Yeah. Okay. All right, good talk. Let's check out Guild Wars. I've got one target already, so we can go ahead and knock that out. We got a test. We got a test in Guild Wars here. Let's see. Did my targets change? They did not. So I just still have the one target, Dave the Dead. And we have Dave the Dead brought a new lineup today. So we're going to try to test against this new lineup. We need to use Sebastian to counter the Fenris, the Ching Mao, and the Watermarks. We definitely need to use a tank. Martha, not going to be the best healer here. Tornado Boy plus Ching Mao, I guess, is the strategy. I'm not actually sure what the strategy is here. I'm really not sure what the strategy is here. But I'll tell you this much. Seeing Celeste and Lars, even though Lars doesn't do a lot of magic damage, Krista really is the higher damaging of the two twins. I think this is the play. Now, I also am not sure about using Martha against Luther here without a Faceless to kind of protect it, but I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be okay. But the good news is this is just a test. This is just a test. We're just going to test right now. We're going to see how it goes. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Kark plus Isaac? Nah. Nah, I think Zhu is the play. I think Zhu to drop the Lars quick. Once the Zhu dies, there's really no threat left. Maybe the Nebula is still a threat, but once the Lars goes down, it's going to be game over. And it's possible that, you know, it's not even going to get that far. And honestly, I'm not sure why I need Sebastian here at all, because probably should auto this. I don't know why I need Sebastian here, because I don't have that many heroes that, well, I guess I don't want my my physical attackers to get blinded. I guess we are going to try Kark. I guess we are going to try Kark. All right. So, Dave the Dead. Sure. I mean, obviously, Isaac. Isaac is going to... I mean, Lars wasn't really much of a threat. No Sebastian means I should use Jorgen. Let's try this. Let's try this. I do have to dodge blinds here. We can try Chorus. We can try Chorus to sneak past some blinds. No Pat Fez? Oh. Astaroth, Kark, Nebula, Sebastian, Faceless. Okay, okay. We'll try that. We'll try that, Turnip. I mean, this line is chewing up. Why is this line chewing up my Astaroth so quickly? Oh, man, the chorus. The chorus almost killed that Qing Mao in one hit. It's going to be a weak chorus. Okay. Okay. Qing Mao boosted Nebula. It's got to be it. She blocks Astaroth from res. I mean, the cool thing is you know, it doesn't happen every time because defense is on auto mode. So that was a success. That was a successful win here. Why does Isaac have pimp gangster clothes on? Why don't you, Mike? Why don't you have pimp gangster clothes on? Actually, Nebula boosts Celeste. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Nebula Celeste. Got to be it. Nebula Celeste is actually really tasty. Really, really tasty. Let's see if we can get a couple of wins out of this. Who did I use? Jorgen. Jorg Daddy. Mara. Fenris. Maybe I should use Axel. Maybe I should use Axel on Astaroth. Let's do that. I mean, why bother? We won one already with this. We don't need to change it up. We don't need to change this up. That's why you're not wearing your gangster clothes, Mike, because you're working from home. Dang, big dodges there. I think I timed that wrong. And it's going to cost me this fight. Yeah, see, without Krista, Lars just doesn't do any damage. Now we're in trouble here. Gotta get a couple of lucky hits in a row versus this dodgy girl. Okay, I think we got the team here. I think we got the team here. Mara, Axel, Fenris, Pet, Chorus. Any puppy update? Ah, Rummy's fine. She's upstairs. She's got a little bit of a snotty nose still, but she's great. I don't know why you're using Lars here. Like, is the Lars so that Ching Mao hits more people at once? I don't understand the reason for Lars. I do not understand. So now Corvus is full bore. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to stun a couple heroes at once and then use Chorus, and maybe it will land on Ching Mao. I just need Kark to ult. And so you're gonna get stunned even though you missed. Oh, you know what? Lars is still up. Okay, so that was bad timing again. Just bad time. Just doing stupid things. It doesn't look like it's gonna matter. It looks like this is the team to use. Lars works great with some heroes outside of Krista, but that lineup looks weird. Yeah, I don't understand the use. I don't understand the use of Lars here. Like, maybe he clicked the wrong hero. Anyway, that's 3 straight victories. Does anybody have any questions about why this team works? Let's see. That's a 970. And who was I going up against? Guild battles, Dave the Dead. So that was a 9. Okay, so it's about 15,000 power level higher. Yeah, I get that Lars can be used without Krista, but it makes no sense. It just doesn't make any sense here. Like, maybe it's to gather people up for Luther to stun them all. Maybe it's to gather people up for Celeste to hit him better. I don't know. I don't really get it. It's not my job to understand why people choose defenses. It's just my job to clap them. Yep. Pet Chorus. It's not a pretty super skin. That's all right. So I really want to kill the Lars before I use Chorus. See, my plan is to stun Ching Mao so that so that Chorus is hit, she can't dodge it. But I can't do that if Lars is still alive. Armor penetration. There we go. Now we do it. She's stunned. Take it. Nope, it went on to Lars. Cool. Whatever. At least Jorgen is keeping Lars off of my... I'm sorry, Luther. It went on to Luther. At least Jorgen is keeping Luther off of my Martha. I'm not sure why I'm having so much trouble talking here. Oh, timed that wrong. Didn't matter. Here we go. I'm not sure why this hero is the last hero left alive, but that's okay. We'll take some armor penetration and bonus attack there. All right, let's do that. And a speed up. And let's hit him with Chorus. Let's let Chorus the bird finish him off. Blah. Okay, not enough damage. Not enough damage. No. There we go. Got him. Easy peasy. Now we gotta wait for our second. Gotta wait for our second target. Rubicon. I think I fought Tony. In weeks past. But you never go after Barracks Mage Academy until the Citadel and the tower is down. I think we're gonna be good here. I think we're not gonna have any issues at all. Let's see how we're doing. Jay Ruger with a loss. That's 1 miss. Huckleberry with 2 misses. Oh, man. Rosad lost both of their attacks. So that's 4 misses. So we've got 4 misses, and they have 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. So we are actually behind. We are actually behind. They have 11 attacks left. We have 9 attacks left. Wow. Wow, we got some points to make up here. It's all right. It's Monday. It's early in the week. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Why is Isaac's power bar purple? That's a good question. So Isaac's power bar is purple because on Hero Wars Facebook and web he doesn't have energy. He has charge. Charge is built up different. Charge is built up different than energy. Charge is built up based on magic damage that Isaac and his allies receive. So it's a different energy bar, kind of like Astrid and Lucas's rage meter. Rage meter. Can you try Morgan, Astrid, and Lucas, Faceless Corvus, Martha, and Pet Albus? Maybe later this week, Axel. We'll try it. Maybe later this week. Calnap says you should have used the glove. Why he has magic defense skills, artifacts, and stuff is beyond me, though. Yeah, well, that's why we don't. That's why we have the skin unlocked, because it's a beautiful skin. But we don't level it up. We don't level it up. That's it. Rage meter? Yeah. Astrid and Lucas is... let's see. Yeah, it's rage. Accumulates 17% rage with each attack. I can evolve. Cool. Very cool. Lucas, I choose you. The blind hits the nearest enemies, so Lars... Wait, is that really the point, Raven? Is that really the point of Lars? I think it's dumb. I think it's dumb. We have a good question here. James Thomas over on Facebook says, why are we to save our spheres blue balls? It's a good question. That's a good question. It's a good question. I put out a video earlier today. I don't want to go into it too much here because there's a lot to it. But Aurora is the key. Well, Aurora kind of makes sense because Aurora feeds off of his magic penetration artifact. So that kind, none of those heroes aside from maybe Celeste, I guess. Okay, whatever. I mean, as combos go, I feel it's kind of weak. So you should never use your big money blue balls. Never, ever, 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 ever open your big money blue balls unless you don't care about Titans. If you don't care about Titans and totems, then open away. Open away. But if you accidentally get a totem fragment out of one of the free spheres, I'm going to show you that I have 332 saved up. If I were to open 332 spheres and got a totem fragment, my bad luck protection pushes back another 300,000 emeralds, even though I still have a good chunk of bad luck protection to go. So in the video that I put out earlier today, which I would highly recommend all Facebook and web players please go watch. It's one of the most important videos I've ever put out. And I'm serious when I say that. It's one of the most important videos I've ever put out for browser. If you're not lucky and you accidentally get some for free out of luck, your bad luck protection could be over 1 million emeralds. Aurora's stun will hit the entire front line if they're pushed back. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Area of effect stun. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Happy Diwali. What about mobile? Well, mobile doesn't have totem fragments. Andrew. And consider yourself very lucky. Consider yourself very lucky that you don't have totem fragments. But yeah, if you have not, and I usually don't spend a lot of time on my live stream after I publish a video. And in fact, the video that I published today is a clip from Friday's live stream. But the ideal way to use these big money blue balls, these Titan artifact spheres, these purple, spheres right here, do not use any of these until you have a totem sphere in your inventory ready to open. Not the fragment, the totem sphere. How do you get artifacts to level up the Titan artifacts? Well, let me say that you have a point there. You absolutely are not going to get Titan artifacts unless you open these. But in the long run, it will save you millions of emeralds. Millions of emeralds. So there's always the argument in situations like this. There's always the argument that you're hurting your short-term account's power level, right? People threw this at me all the time whenever I told people to stop doing their daily stop doing daily quests because it was hurting their efficiency in the tower, right? One of my first videos, probably my most infamous video of all time, don't do your dailies. People got so upset at me because it was hurting your short-term account growth in favor of long-term growth. And historically, I ended up being correct, but they changed the activity and they made it easier, so it ended up not mattering. I'm kind of new. I think it would be great if you made a video about the main differences between mobile browser and Facebook. Andrew, I've done those videos. I would I definitely need to revisit it. It's not something I haven't. It's not a video that I've done in the past probably year or two. But yeah, it's definitely something that I need to revisit. What is the best team? Your favorite heroes. That's the best team. Whatever heroes you like the best. You'll still get the Titan artifacts just all at once, not continuously. Yep, that's right. At some point in the future, James, at some point in the future when you do open up all of these spheres, that's when. That's when you get all the Titan artifacts. It's not like you're losing out. Yeah, according, like Cordy said, it's not like you're losing out on the artifacts. You just can't use them now. I opened them for the daily quest, but that's it. Nope, don't even open them for the daily quest. Don't open them for the daily quest. Do not. Do not. Do not. Guild Raid. Okay. I did 9.47 million damage last week. 9.47. Getting better and better. Getting better and better. Almost back up to that 10 million mark, even on the Osh 160. Now you're going to do it? That's fine. Deorman, if you want to mess up your bad luck protection, go right ahead. Go right ahead, my friend. Asgard. Got to buy these buffs. Hashtag Defiance. Isn't that like a Star Trek series? One of the starships. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Artificially weak Titans can and probably will be the difference between being able to participate in war, which means opening now versus later means overall rewards. Okay. Sure. One of the big takeaways that Cordy left with me earlier today after the video was looking at the $45 golden ticket and the $45 totem bundles. Look at them as a bad luck protection reset, and it makes them so much more valuable. You know, in the video that I published earlier today, the screenshot that I showed was a 700,000 bad luck protection gap. 700,000 emeralds. Pay $45, it erases that 7,000 emeralds. Well, it erases about 5,000 emeralds of it. 4,500 emeralds of it. That's Khan's ship? Oh, okay. Cool. The question is that it is worth waiting potentially a year to get a totem fragment out of a big money blue ball to open a totem fragment sphere. Well, it's a good question. It's hard to answer. Short term versus long term. You will literally save yourself hundreds of thousands of emeralds if you do it my way. Versus participating in guild wars, you know, with a slightly stronger Titan team. And that's okay. I don't mind that it's provocative. I don't mind that it's, you know, counterproductive to a young guild's growth. I don't mind that one bit. Don't mind that one bit. Keeper's Blessing, Healing Converter, and Astral Shield. But we were talking about players spending hundreds of thousands of dollars over a couple of years to get these totems. Yeah. Yep. I never spent emeralds on the purple Titan artifacts, so should I save them or open them? So the other side of it, Nemesis, by the way, is players like me that do not care about totems, that I don't care about Titan fighting. Like, that's not my focus. And there's plenty of people in my guild who do have built Titan teams. If you are one of those players, then open it your, you know, however you want. Open them now, open them later. Because you're not going to spend, if you're not spending emeralds on the totems, then it doesn't matter. But if you are spending emeralds on the totem, the blue balls, the Titan artifact spheres, if you are spending emeralds, if that's the goal of your account, to be a Titan fighting account, you will save millions of emeralds. Casual Credit Gaming says, plus for newish players, you know you have at least 3 guaranteed totems from seasons coming up. So open away at least until you're done the third set. Yeah, and you know, you could argue that there's going to be 2 to 3 free totem spheres. Free. 2 to 3 totem spheres that you can purchase with golden ticket or with bundles, you know, buying a bundle to reset it anyway. So, you know, ultimately, if you do get stuck with a 700 or a 1 million emerald bad luck protection gap, then, you know, it's simple to fix. Hey, Charlie, what events need big money blue balls? None. I don't think any of them do. So anything mobile should not do on quests or other redundant things that might hurt our growth. Oh, Andrew, I don't think that there's anything that's as glaring. The whole totem system on Facebook and web it's really, really atrocious. It's a blatantly horrible pay to win paywall mechanic that mobile doesn't have. Mobile just doesn't have. Yeah. Cordy says I'm at 700K. Yeah, there was a member of the chat that I was talking to earlier that was like, they had over 800,000 emeralds in their bad luck protection, and I was like, well, you know, later on this month you're gonna get you're gonna get a totem sphere, so it'll reset it and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. Is that everything? Have I covered all the stuff? I think I've covered everything. I've covered everything. Let's burn this last little energy on Lemort. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy this item, Oppressor's Crown, from the Spooky Festival store. Where are you? Here you go. It's only 3. It's good value. 3 to save myself a whole Lemort's card and 2 Harunian helms. It's going to be a great value. So I'm going to buy this whole item from there. And one of these. And, 2 more Lemort's cards. Wait, 4 Lemort's cards. Oh my god. No. 3, 4, 5. 3 Lemort's cards. 3 full Lemort's cards. It's going to be huge value. Can't wait. Hi, Charlie. So your second tank is Aurora? My second tank is... No, my second tank is Kark. And after Kark, it's Isaac. It's Isaac. But Corvus and Aurora and Rufus, all 4 have to be leveled up. Astaroth, Corvus, Aurora, and Rufus. You got to level those 4 tanks up. To have a complete account, you need to have all of those leveled up. Other tanks work too, but those are the 4 that I would recommend. Starting Facebook skin coming to mobile. Next skin event, next sweepstakes. Starting Facebook skin. I don't know what you mean by that, Mike. Cordy says the Dark and Light Totem bundles are most important to save because those totems are useless at 1 or 2 stars. Yeah, I think they're useless at absolute star 2, personally. But I haven't seen all of the fun stuff for the Light Titans just yet. I'm gonna try to work on that this week. Replay in my in-game PMs. All right, let's take a look at this. Raven sent me a fight using Lars and Aurora here. Oh, I got you. I got you. Better on manual than auto. Good to know, casual. So we're about to see a Lars Tornado. Lars Tornado. And yeah, that was a big stun. That was a big stun. I know why you won though, Raven. I know why you won. There's no Sebastian on the defending team. If they had Sebastian, if Celestible had Sebastian, you would. There's no chance. You would have had no chance. No chance. Because Sebastian. All right, one last thing before we wrap things up. Before you all take off, run out the door, have lunch, whatever. I can't wait for lunch. I'm so hungry. If you guys have got value out of this video, please consider leaving a like. But excuse me, we're gonna renew our efforts to have other content creators on the channel. There's a lot more than there used to be, and those that have flexible yet varying opinions from mine and come from a different point of view within the game, we're going to be hosting some of their videos on the channel. Hero Wars Central. The tagline for my business has always been, you know, your number one source for Hero Wars stuff. I can't remember what is it? Your number one source for Hero Wars. I don't even have it on my main page anymore. I don't even have a main page on my website. I know I'm not showing my screen. I'm doing it intentionally. I think it's on my your source for all things Hero Wars. Yeah, your source for all things Hero Wars. So a couple of the oh man, Ant-Man and the Wasp trailer just came out about an hour ago. Ant-Man and the Wasp, cool. So one of the things is, you know, a couple of the other content creators, you know, reaching out to them, talking about revenue share, talking about different videos, all of that. So I know I've tried this in the past and it hasn't gone very well. But we're going to try it again. We're going to try it again. Since the calendar was changed, we haven't heard a thing. Usually we know a few days prior at least, but the last couple of weeks, nothing. What's going on? Flexible opinions. Yeah. Spooky Fest. Are you talking about, Nina? Are you talking about Spooky Fest? Spooky Fest on both versions of the game are like tomorrow night. What are you guys talking about? We're talking about Times 4 Emerald. Oh, yeah. I think Times 4 Emerald sale is this weekend. I think Times 4 Emerald sale is this weekend. It's not going to be before Spooky Fest because I think Spooky Fest is Tuesday. I'm sorry, Wednesday. Tomorrow night / Wednesday morning. It's for sure on mobile. I'm pretty sure it's on Facebook and web too. Yeah. So I am gut feeling. I think that there's going to be a Times 4 Emerald sale sometime between now and this weekend, if not this weekend. There could be a one day tonight. There could be. Yeah, definitely could be. If there is, we should probably buy. if you're gonna spend, I should say. If you're gonna spend. But I think, yeah. So if I missed anything, please let me know in the comment section down below. Look forward to hanging out with all of you back here again tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central Time. That's 5 p.m. UTC. I mentioned Daniel's live stream. I think it's going to be on Thursday. I think Daniel's live streams are going to be on Thursday. But we haven't gotten an official announcement yet, so who knows. Still only 6 days long on web with 7 login task milestones. I think the task list that's being circulated, Hero Wars Guide, is from last year. I think that they haven't updated the game files for the different day. I know you have a data miner that's different than Loadrunner, but I'm pretty sure that they leave the game files in the game every year, and then they just update it like a week before. So yeah. Okay. Well, I hope to see everybody back here tomorrow. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.